Even after the Stephon Gilmore trade, the Cowboys could still target CB early in the draft. Dallas has present and future needs which would justify a long-term investment at cornerback. Hello Cowboys. If you want to stay on top of all the team's news, enjoy and subscribe to the channel to receive the latest news from the Dallas Cowboys. After the Cowboys traded for veteran cornerback Stephon Gilmore last month, one might assume they won't be looking at cornerbacks in the early rounds of the 2023 NFL Draft. But given their present and future situation at the position, Dallas could certainly justify another significant investment, perhaps even as high as their first-round pick. Gilmore's arrival, which cost the Cowboys one of their fifth-round picks this year, seems to round out the CB depth chart nicely. He walks in as a starter opposite Trevon Diggs, leaving Jordan Lewis and Darren Bland to battle it out for the slot role. You also have Kelvin Joseph, Nahshon Wright, and Israel Mukuamu as solid depth options to compete for the remaining roster spots. But things could change very quickly after this season. Diggs, Gilmore, and Lewis all have expiring contracts. While keeping Gilmore and Lewis shouldn't be too costly if they choose to do it, Diggs will likely be looking at a $20 million average on his next contract, if not a little more. There's a thought that the Cowboys will try to get ahead of that issue by extending Diggs sometime later this offseason. The $10.9 million in cap space coming in June from releasing Ezekiel Elliott would go a long way to funding that new deal. But even if that happens, you still have Gilmore and Lewis as 33 and 28-year-old free agents, respectively, in 2024. Alternatively, what if a first or second round pick from this year's draft was already in place to step up into the starting lineup? A cheap talent on a new 4-year rookie deal would make a good financial complement to an extended Diggs. Even if it makes sense next year and beyond, is it overkill in 2023? Maybe a little if everything goes well, but we just mentioned the ages of Gilmore and Lewis. If either gets hurt or suffers physical decline, how much do you really want Joseph, Wright, or Mukuamu to be in line for a significant snap count? And you fans, what do you think of the Dallas Cowboys news? Tell me in the comments. Enjoy and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all news.